Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a case study on one vehicle, and I'm going to show it in such a way that you can use it on any vehicle. Basically what I'm going to show you is going to be useful because you can use it in determining which brake upgrade is actually worth doing before you actually buy the parts, install it on the car, and then say, wow, this was a waste of money, this really didn't do anything for me. So I'm going to try and cut out some of that frustration for you, and you can do your own calculations, and then you can say, wow, that's a huge increase in braking torque. I'm going to go ahead and go with that route. Or you can look at it and say, oh wow, that doesn't really improve anything at all, so that's not really worth buying and putting on my car and wasting time and money on.
So the formula for braking torque is T equals 2 times mu times F times R. Mu being the coefficient of friction, F being the pressure applied to each pad in PSI, and R being the radius of the rotor in meters. To find out the radius of the rotor in meters, you just simply divide the rotor diameter in millimeters by 2 and then move the decimal place over. To find out the coefficient of friction, I just chose 0.5, which I found on a website. Doesn't really matter exactly what it is as long as we use the same coefficient of friction for each one, because this is just for comparison. To find out the pressure applied to each pad in PSI, you're going to go up here. You're going to have to use pi r squared. You have to find out the piston diameter. Divide that by 2 to get your radius. Then pi r squared gives you millimeters squared. Then you need to find out what the piston diameter is in inches squared. So you use this conversion. And then I chose 800 psi as a line pressure for comparison's sake. It doesn't have to be exact, because it's just for comparison. So then you put that in your chart and you multiply them, and then you get your torque. So now to find your percent increase, you just do the smaller number divided by the bigger number, multiply it by 100, and then do 100 subtract that. And also for fun, you can play around with other things. So you figure out what a 6-piston Brembo will increase the torque by.
So I was able to find a set of Passat calipers and brackets for a price that I couldn't say no to, so naturally I bought them. So I've driven the car for a week now, and I thought I'd give an update. I found that the car's braking has greatly improved and the stopping distance is much shorter. If you are upgrading your front brakes, you should also upgrade your rears. On my car, I already have the largest rear rotors that I can get for this platform. I may look into seeing if I can get Tiguan 280mm rear discs to fit on the Golf, but I'm not entirely sure if the brackets will fit and then my calipers will fit on those brackets, but it might be something that I look into. But how the car drives now is actually pretty good. There's a little bit more brake bias to the front, obviously, but it's not so much that it's really gonna affect anything. So that's it for today's video. Make sure if you liked the video to click like. Make sure to follow 5 Bolt Automotive on Facebook. share the video, and subscribe to the channel.